and all of you guys and gals out there in the land of the real women of Philadelphia. Well, here we are. It's the last week. Can you believe it? I'm sad and I'm excited all at the same time. It's dessert week. My favorite, and this week I'm making for y'all a blackberry creamy icebox pie. Now, I chose blackberries because one of my favorite memories in the summertime, spending nights upon nights with my grandmother. She lived out in the country, and I loved to pick blackberries. And I would say, "Grandmother, I'm going to go pick blackberries," and she'd say, "Bring back enough and I'll make us a cobbler." So that was my goal every time. And I loved her blackberry cobblers. Well, she also had a recipe for a strawberry icebox pie that I loved. And my mother always made a Philadelphia cream cheese pie as well. So what I decided to do was to take the best of both ingredients and mix it up. And so what I'm going to do is I've got a thing of cream cheese here. Okay, so right now I'm adding 1 can of condensed milk, which is so delicious. I could tell you the truth, I could just practically eat the whole can of this. And I'm going to make sure that I mix this well. It's so yummy, this pie, and it's perfect for the summertime. You know, we've got, really, summer is on our heels, and blackberries and a cold pie, because we're not going to bake this. We're going to put this in the refrigerator. Okay, so I've got this pretty well combined, and we're not finished just yet. Next, I'm going to add in the juice of 1 lemon. And I'm going to get all of this nice and incorporated. And then the next thing that I'm going to add is a container of non-dairy whipped topping. And I have let that get to room temperature. I put it in my refrigerator and let it just kind of thaw out, and then I just pulled it out on the counter for just a few minutes. Maybe not quite room temperature. So now I'm going to incorporate my whipped topping. And I actually think I won't use all of this. I'm going to save a little bit for the top of my pie when it's ready to come out of the... Just a little bit I'm going to save for later to garnish the pie. And so now I'm going to fold this in. And the very last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to fold in my blueberry syrup. And y'all, this syrup is so simple. I made it myself. I took 3 cups of fresh blueberries, 3/4 cups of sugar, and 3/4 cups of water. And covered my blackberries, and I let them on medium heat, I guess. They came to a boil, and I just kind of let them boil there for a little bit just to get the syrup a little bit thicker. And as you can see, this is all coming together nicely, just folding in that whipped topping. We're almost ready for our syrup. The awesome thing about this blackberry syrup, y'all, is that we only use about 9 ounces in our pie, and I'm going to freeze the rest of my syrup. I'm going to use it one day if I'm having guests over last minute. I'm going to pull it out, thaw it out, and I'm going to make a little blackberry cobbler for my guests. Have this awesome blackberry mojito drink recipe. It's delicious that I can use it for too. Okay, y'all, so here we go. Everything looks like it's pretty well put together. And last, my lovely blueberry syrup. Doesn't that look awesome? Just going to pour it in. I'm going to incorporate all this together. And then I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator, and I'm going to chill it for a good 40 minutes. And it's going to be so beautiful. I love blackberries. And it does. It just reminds me of being with my grandmother in the summertime. It was so awesome. And I know that y'all have special memories like that too that you like to share. And you know, when you get in the kitchen and cook, it's just fun to do things, to put things together that bring back those memories, and sort of honor those that aren't with us anymore, and those that are still with us too. So it's such a pretty purple color, and y'all can see that coming together. And then I've got an extra large graham cracker crust here. Love it, love it, love it with a graham cracker crust. And if you want to kick it up a notch, you can actually make your own graham cracker crust with graham cracker crumbs and butter, and crush up some pecans. Yum-o. But in the interest of time, I'm just using a ready-made, and that's okay too. And I'm actually going to have some of my filling left over, and I think what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to crush up some graham crackers and make a trifle. So we can do lots of things with this filling. So here we go. Pouring it in. Definitely make like a little mini trifle with this. Mini trifle for the kids. This is my pie. Kids can have the trifle. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all? And when it comes out of the refrigerator and it's nice and set up, what I'm going to do is just top it off with a little bit of whipped cream, and we are good to go. We've got our Blackberry creamy icebox pie, and hope y'all will give this a try. That's it. We've got a super dessert. Got a little on my fingers. It's a little treat. Listen, I am just wishing everybody out there good luck, and here's to Savannah, girls. Hope to see you there.